Welcome in to Lexington, South Carolina, and to anybody watching from Lexington, South Carolina. The home team takes the field. Here we go. Game 3 of the DYB World Series, the Division 1 of the O-Zone. It's the DYB World Series 2025 Diamond Youth Baseball. Once upon a time, Dixie Youth Baseball celebrating their 70th season. And the Lexington team right here, Lexington DYB, the host. Here is their squad, the home team, the host region, the host town, the host team here in Lexington. Their entry into the World Series here in 2025, and they get to take on state champs out of Arkansas. So Lexington representing South Carolina with 2 representatives in this tournament. So the DYB World Series works. You get your state champ, and then your host organization has an entry. And this is our host. This is the proud blue and gold of Lexington, South Carolina. Big crowd here for the home team. 11 states in this World Series. Obviously South Carolina with a pair. 12 teams proudly here. The hosts taking on Arkansas in this Game 3 of the World Series. Texas has defeated Alabama. South Carolina has defeated Georgia. Those 4 teams have a game in the books, and this is the 3rd game of the World Series. And pitcher Judah Schrott is going to get things started right here. Fouled back from Nolan Riggins, the opposing pitcher. So pitcher against pitcher to start this one. Arkansas, their team pass starting lineup. Nolan Riggins is going to lead off. Fletcher Gass will hit second. Dalton Stevens third. Kalen LeMay, their center fielder, will hit fourth. Pitch coming from Schrott here. Outside, ball 1. Travis Glass, the catcher. Klein Dodson, one of the extra hitters. Lincoln Clark in right field. Wells Jones, one of the extra hitters. Maddox Pettigrew, the shortstop. Pitch on the way from Schrott. This is driven to left. This is over the head of the left fielder. This is heading toward the wall and out. A leadoff home run for Nolan Riggins. Nolan Riggins with his teammates waiting for him. The Arkansas champs quickly out in front. 1-0 on the Riggins solo shot. A massive opening home run from Nolan Riggins. Here's another look. Just turns, fires the hips, hands come through, bang. And that ball is out of here. So Judah Schrott will work down a run here, starting this one early, but coming right back with some poise. Couple of fouls from Fletcher Gass. So Fletcher Gass 0-2, pair of foul balls here, the first baseman. Takes outside. Rounding out your team pass starting lineup for Arkansas, Maddox Pettigrew is shortstop hitting 9th. Canyon Mitchell, left fielder, hitting 10th. Tate Venable, one of the extra hitters, hitting 11th. And today's starting second baseman, Noah Farah, will hit 12th. Pitch on the way. This is driven into right field. This is going to bounce in for a single. Gas is on. This is a big athletic team out of Arkansas. Umpire getting a couple of baseballs, a lot of foul balls in the first couple at bats. So balls out of play, quick exchange and change here. Dalton Stevens, the third baseman, he will step in. He's got a runner on first. Already 1-0 lead. Judah Schrott toes the rubber, looks, fires, driven to third. Bounced through. That was a hard hit ball. Day couldn't handle it, but that was hit with some intensity. So that one pokes through Jay Day. First and second now, nobody out. Schrott looks at his runner at second. Turning on that one and just blessing this one foul down the left field line. Kalen LeMay. LeMay, the center fielder today. Home team Lexington, DYB. In a pickle here, but looking to get out of it is Schrott. Turns. Another one to third. This is handled by Day. He will take it himself and get the out at third. Something, though, amok. Conversations happening on the field. I think they called a balk. The official made a motion between his hand, kind of indicating hand in and out of the glove. So no outs. LeMay will continue to bat. Gass has moved to third, Stevens to second. That goes in as a balk. And I think the count remains 0-1. So Day's play at third gets erased. That does not go into the books.
Now leading off for Florida, your shortstop, number 16, Santiago Hernandez-Perez.
So Coach Clardy and Coach Potts certainly want some explanation here. Coach Amick. So the conversation, I without being down amongst this, I think the conversation is, was that balk called maybe in time? The pitch was delivered, the ball was put in play, an out was recorded at third. So I think all of that is up for debate here. Always appreciate officials conversing, wanting to get the calls right. That is ultimately what is the most important thing. So LeMay will hit. Runners on second and third. 0-1 is your count. Last pitch, not a thing, because it was a balk. And now you've got two runners on in scoring position. Schrott's pitch fouled back. Foul ball back toward your humble crew here. I think bounce around with some authority. Judah Schrott delivers. This is punched into center field. This settles in for an out, but this is going to score a run. Near records the out, fires in. But it goes in as a sac fly and an RBI for Kalen LeMay. Travis Glass will hit now, today's catcher. He's got a runner on third and an out. Judah Schrott will deliver here. Down low for ball one. Schrott off speed, foul tip into the glove from Glass. Strike one. So Schrott comes set. So ball to the backstop. Stevens thought differently, thought better of it. So the conversation out there is with Schrott's mechanics. And so the balk was called back a couple of hitters ago. Foul tip into the mitt from Glass once again. Count even at 2-2. So 2-2 on the batter, Travis Glass. Schrott looks at the runner at third. Eyes his hitter, kicks, fires. Strike three. This gets away. It's going to have to be recorded at first, and they get the out. But the runner then comes in from third. So the strikeout recorded, the out recorded over at first base. But on that throw, Dalton Stevens slides home. And Arkansas leads this one here in the first inning 3-0. Klein Dodson, one of the extra hitters today, will step in. Pitch in there for a strike. Dodson with an 0-1 count. Schrott delivers. Foul back. Schrott looks in. 0-2 here. Pitcher's count. Takes a breath. Kicks. Fires. Outside, but on the edge, strike three. So Schrott works his way out of it. Arkansas scores 3 runs, and we go to the bottom of the second here in this one, the third game of the DYB World Series. 3-0 Arkansas. Hey, stay with us. This is the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back in Lexington, South Carolina. This is the third game of the DYB World Series. This is Division I in the O-Zone. You've got Arkansas and the host, Lexington DYB out of South Carolina. Host squad gets an entry into the tournament. An honor for this team. This is a talented team. This is not a team that just sort of backed their way in. It's a good-looking team out of Lexington. Now, your Lexington lineup, the Team Pass starting lineup here. You can see Dan Neer, the center fielder, Daniel Neer, hit the top of the order. Parker Mowen will hit and play second. Peter Twito hits third. Jay Day, the third baseman, hits fourth. Sawyer Potts, the shortstop, hits fifth. Judah Schrott, the pitcher, hits sixth. Caesar Para, the right fielder, will hit seventh. Leland Priest, the left fielder, will hit eighth. Eli Amick, the catcher, will hit ninth. Fisher Price, that's Kenneth Price. Love that name. One of the extra hitters hitting 10th. Gary Brewster will hit in the 11 hole, and Hayes Taylor Mr. Sullivan Taylor will hit 12th, one of the extra hitters today as well. So we go into the bottom of the second here. Bottom of the first, I should say. Arkansas already ahead 3-0 here. We do want to mention our title sponsor, Big League Chew. They have always been about bringing fun to the ballpark. Diamond Youth Baseball is a perfect fit for Big League Chew. World Series event represent the best of youth sports, and Big League Chew is proud to be a part of that excitement, that energy, and the lifelong memories being made here on and off the field. Good luck from Big League Chew to all the teams participating in this year's World Series events. Daniel Neer will lead this one off for Lexington. You hear the home crowd. They will certainly have the biggest numbers probably this entire weekend, so you're going to hear a lot of noise out of this home crew. Pitch on the way, tapped foul. So Riggins atop the rubber. Nolan Riggins leads off the game with a home run, clears that left field fence, puts it into the hill beyond the left field fence. And now comes atop the smaller hill and delivers strike 2 to Daniel Neer. 0-2 to the Lexington center fielder. Neer stands ready. Riggins delivers, strike 3. One down here, bottom of the first. Parker Mound will step in. First pitch to Mound, just off the plate for ball 1. Had a conversation with both coaching staffs. This Lexington team excited to host this event, excited to be here. So that last pitch was a ball, so it was a strike, so now it is 0-2. Your humble announcer misinterpreting some of the body language down there. My bad, 0-2 here to the second baseman, Parker Mowen. Foul, kind of a fight-off little turn there. Both coaching staffs talking about just the excitement. And there's anyone that's been a part of baseball tournaments, really tournaments of any kind in any sport, when you're the first game of the day, there's some breathing to be had. But then there's foul. Nice battle here from Mowen and Riggins. There's some frenetic pace when you get between games, and there's not a ton of time. You got one team leaving a dugout, another team coming in. You got fans coming in on both sides. So there's a lot of just nervousness down there. There was none of that nervous energy from either team. Both coaching staffs, all the kids, everybody had smiles, everybody was ready. Riggins bounces one in. Moves this count to 1-2. Mowen doing a nice job of fighting off some tough pitches. But I saw none of that nervous energy from either team. Yes, some frenetic movement of in and out of dugouts and stands and things. Strike 3 to Mowen. Peter Twito will step in.
Next up is the first baseman for our host team of Lexington, number 24, Peter Guido.
Twito steps in, the first baseman. Swings through an outside fastball for strike 1. Another foul. These Lexington players are fighting off a lot of pitches. Even on 2 strikeouts, they've made Riggins work here. 0-2 to Twito here, the first baseman. Riggins comes set, kicks, delivers outside, ball 1. The 1-2 on the ground to third. Up with it, across, and a high throw is going to put a runner on. Twaito is going to think better of heading to second there. That ball bounced off the fence pretty hot. Stevens just a little too much on that throw.
Stepping in next is the third baseman for Lexington. He's number 11, James Day.
So James J. Day coming in. He will come on with a runner on first. Twaito will lead away. Riggins, breaking ball sails high. Twaito leads away from first. Riggins checks his runner. Fastball to the plate, swung through from Day for strike one. Day looks, Riggins kicks, fouled back. This Lexington team definitely on what Riggins is throwing. Again, a couple of strikeouts. They are reading him well. Flip side of that, Riggins has been able to get a pair of punch-outs here in this first inning already. As he looks here with a 1-2 count. Pitch on the way. Strike three, there's that third strikeout. Riggins strikes out the side. Lexington gets a runner on but can't score. And after one full inning, the Arkansas champs lead the host Lexington DYB 3-0. Folks, stay with us. Come back for the second inning. This is the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal.
Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
Back here for the second inning, the host, Lexington DYB here in Lexington, South Carolina, taking on the Arkansas State champs here in the O-Zone. This is Division I of O-Zone competition in the 2025 Division I O-Zone, as I repeat myself, the DYB World Series. Folks, this is Bill Smith calling the action here high atop the press box in Lexington. A beautiful day. It is about 90 degrees out there, though, so hope everybody on the field and around the field is staying hydrated. We hope whoever's watching at home, if you're watching this somewhere in South Carolina or in Arkansas or anywhere in this great country or this fine-looking planet of ours, we thank you for watching. We had a fun first game this morning, a one-run game in pool number 1. Alabama and Texas gave us a real fun matchup. Georgia and South Carolina over on the other field. Texas and South Carolina, they move on. Alabama, Georgia slides down in the other half of the bracket. This is a double elimination type deal, so they are not done. They're going to play some more ball tomorrow and into the weekend. But we got the third game of the series right here. Arkansas leading 3-0 as Judas Sherratt will deliver his first pitch of the second. And that ball is outside. Lincoln Clark takes ball 1. And for the second time, I am misinterpreting the mechanics of the official. That was called a strike.
Florida, we have 36 pitches.
So 2 strikes on the hitter. Clark with an 0-2 count. Sherratt with an 0-2 count. Sherratt delivers outside. Tried to paint that outside edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Bounce to third. Picked up. Sent across from Day. Day bounces one. This does get in there. A nice pick over at first from Gass. Out is recorded at 1. Day with a sign of appreciation across the diamond. Love that. Hey, guy, I appreciate you. And then sent back. So that goes 5-3 in your scorebook. If someone is at home keeping score, that is fantastic. It's something I love to do. So your scorebook says 5-3 right there. Outside strike on the edge. It's a nice, well-placed pitch to Wells Jones. Oh, 0-1 from Sherratt. Pitch on the way, fouled back from Jones. Count moves to 0-2. We're talking with Coach Pettigrew from the Arkansas staff. Talked about their routes to get here. They had a super successful season, undefeated through their nice breaking pitch, swung through for strike 3. Jones down swinging. Sherratt looking sharp here in this second inning. Arkansas coming in undefeated through their regular season, playing a outstanding state tournament to get to this point. Opening strike to Maddox Pettigrew. This is an Arkansas team that hasn't played a real game in about a month. Their state tournament a little earlier than some others, so they have not actually taken on an opponent in a little while. I asked him about kind of creating game situations, and he said a lot of scrimmages amongst themselves. They did a really good job of making that important. Here's that breaking pitch that Jones struck out on. That was a real nice-looking pitch from Sherratt there. Delivers outside for a ball. 2-1 now, the count to Maddox Pettigrew. Today's shortstop, your Arkansas team there in the Baby Blues. This Lexington team in the Royal Blues, and a leaping, reaching up on his toes, if I may be so bold, from Twito. And a nice play over there from the first baseman. Arkansas goes in order. 3-0 your score. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. You're going to stay with us here with the DYB World Series.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Now leading off the second.
Welcome back here. The DYB World Series. This is the third game of the Division I O-Zone here. Your oldest level, 12-11. You got a 10-year-old or two sprinkled in there. One of our sponsors, Wilson Sporting Goods. Make plays any position with the Wilson A2K and the A2000 glove. Designed with long-lasting pro stock leather, trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. A lot of these kids out there are liking both of those players. Visit wilson.com and learn more to find your next favorite glove. So we're an inning and a half in. Host Lexington. DYB about to come up. They get a clean inning in that last one. So Lexington will come to bat here, down 3-0. Got a run around in the first inning, but did not plate one. They got a chance to crack into that lead here as they send their 5-hitter, the shortstop, Sawyer Potts, to the plate first.
For Lexington here is their shortstop, number 5, Sawyer Potts.
the first inning from Nolan Riggins. A dynamite one. He strikes out the side. He delivers a first pitch fastball that Potts swings over for strike one. Riggins looked real sharp in that first inning. Again, striking out the side. Runner reached on an error from his third baseman. Ball outside. That ball is popping into that glove. Good sound work from the team here. I am an amateur amongst professionals here. So 2-1 your count here. Riggins comes set. Kicks and delivers a fastball, swung at and missed from Potts. So 2-2 to Sawyer Potts, the shortstop. Riggins, Cooley comes set, kicks, fires. There's a ball hit to short. This is going to be played by Pettigrew, fired across, and the out is recorded. Shortstop throws out shortstop. Pettigrew across the gas, retires his opposing shortstop, Potts. That's shortstop number 5 against shortstop number 5. I love moments like that in baseball. It's just fun. Riggins' first delivery to Schrott. This is pitcher against pitcher. Breaking pitch that Schrott can't find, and it's 0-1. To the left-handed stroke of Judah Schrott from Lexington, South Carolina. Pitch on the way. Bounce toward third. Nice backhand play. Throw across. Out is recorded. What a nice play over there from Stevens. Dalton Stevens, the third baseman, goes to a backhand. That was sharp looking over there. So that retires Judah Schrott, and Cesar Parra will come up. The right fielder takes a fastball high and tight. So the story of the second inning for both teams has been real nice defensive plays as Riggins delivers outside for ball 2. Here's a look at that last one. Laced down the third baseline. There's that backhanded pick. Plants, throws. Momentum going one way, throw going another is not an easy thing. That was well done. Nice play, young man. Riggins has thrown ball 3 to Parra, has worked the count to 3-0. I would imagine the young right fielder is taking here, but we will see what Riggins will be delivering to momentarily. Ball up high, ball 4. So second inning in a row, Lexington gets their third hitter of the inning on with 2 outs. We'll see what Leland Priest can do with this runner over here. So Leland Priest, number 1 on his back. Number 8 in your scorebook. Number 1 in the Priest family's hearts, I'm sure. Pitch on the way. Priest takes high for ball 1. Tale of 2 innings, so to speak. Riggins strikes out the side in the first. He's not looked nearly as comfortable in this inning as maybe the way I want to say it. Missed a couple of pitches high, a couple of wide. Had a couple of defensive plays get him here to this point. 2 outs, 1 man on. He's not looked quite as sharp. Priest maybe looking to take advantage of that. Riggins, on the other hand, looking to dial in and get that third out. Priest checks his signals, looks at his wristband. He's got his instructions. Riggins toes, kicks, fires. That ball is delivered for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way outside, 3-1. So Para has worked, Priest I should say, correction. Para is over at first base. Priest has worked a count to 3-1. So Lexington looking to do a little bit more damage here on the base pass. And Riggins pitch high and away. So a pair of runners now for Lexington. Home team, quite literally, playing on their home fields.
Next up to the plate. The Lexington catcher is number 10, Elijah Amick.
So Eli Amick will step in. Eli Amick, the 10 on his back, and instruction from his coach. So coach in the walking boot, hope he's recovering. Swung through from Amick on the off-speed pitch.
Now leading off for North Carolina.
Riggins looks in, delivery, outside edge, paints that one. Strike 2. So Amick quickly in an 0-2 hole, but he's got a pair of runners on here. Lexington looking to come away with something. Big lead by Priest at first. He is a third of the way to second base. Inside pitch taken from Amick. So again, Priest with an enormous lead over there and swung through, strike 3 from Amick. No damage, pair of runners stranded. Way to pitch out of it for Arkansas. We are through 2 complete innings. Arkansas, the state champs, lead Lexington from South Carolina 3-0. Hey, come back, watch the 3rd inning. It'll be good, I promise you, here in the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Back here, the host, Lexington, South Carolina, taking on Arkansas in Game 3. Division 1 in the O-Zone here in the DYB World Series, your 2025 edition. You were at Field 8 with Bill Smith, your humble announcer. We got a 3-1 Arkansas lead after 2 full. Pitching change for Lexington. Leland Priest will do the pitching this inning. Priest steps in. Really sharp second inning from Schrott. Gave up a trio of runs in that first inning, then pitched his way out of some more trouble. Did a nice job of digging his way out of that. So closes with some quality work in the second inning. And gives way. Judas Schrott gives way to Leland Priest. Want to mention one of our sponsors, Sadler Sports Insurance, the endorsed insurance provider for DYB for many decades. Think of Sadler Insurance for all your sports insurance needs for all different types of sports and activities. Quotes available instantly online at sadlersports.com. Sadler is Sadler. Sadler insures teams, leagues, camps, tournaments, hotels, tournament hosts, I should say, and sports facilities, and is one-stop shop for all your policy and risk management needs. Sadler's the official insurance provider for Diamond Youth Baseball, and we thank them. So Priest working through his warm-ups. Throw down from Amick, and we are going to be underway here in the top of the third. So Canyon Mitchell will step in for the first time today, the left fielder. Priest looks in, kicks, fires his first one, swung on and missed from Mitchell, strike one.
Up to the plate right now for Arkansas is number 15, Canyon Mitchell.
So Canyon Mitchell with an 0-1 count. Priest looks in. Bounces one in there for a ball. Lexington coaching staff talking pregame about just how prepared their team is. Had a couple of good weeks of practice. Excited for this event, hosting this event. Could kind of feel it and read that as the guys came into the dugout as I was down there chatting. Great energy. Mentioned that lack of nervous energy from both of these teams in the sort of frenetic shuffle between games. Both teams prepared. 3-1 here to Mitchell. Priest kicks, fires. This is popped out toward the second baseman. Handled by Mowen for the out.
Stepping into the batter box next, number 3, Tate Venable.
So Mowen records the out over at second base. And Tate Venable will step in, currently one of the extra hitters. For those not familiar with DYB protocol, you will see the entire 11 or 12 kid roster hit straight through. It's a league that values and ardently supports participation, encourages that. So you get the entire roster hitting in a game with interchangeable sort of position changes as part of the rules. Great characteristic of DYB, a long time and a strike on the outside edge. One and two to Tate Venable. Priest looks in, got his sign. Delivers outside, waiting for that one. You saw the little pause from Amick, maybe just off the plate. Or no, maybe about it. Your official saying as much. Amick and Priest have communicated. Maybe they need to communicate some more. Possible that was just a heat sweat issue. It is 90 degrees down there. A lot of credit to these kids. The 2-2 bounces in there. Amick with a nice pick. The count has run full. Venable waits. Priest fires. And an outside edge, strike three.
Now stepping to the plate, your second baseman, number 23, Henry Wortman.
That was a real nice looking pitch. Good spot.
Stepping up now for Arkansas is the second baseman, number
Venable
7,
took
Noah
that one for
Moore.
strike three. Venable a good hitter, so that's a real nice strikeout for Priest. Delivers high to Noah Farah, the second baseman of record currently, hitting 12th again in this, for those unfamiliar, this 12-man roster, 12 hitters.
Now coming to the plate, your number 5, Kai Lee.
Ball inside. Here's a look at that strikeout pitch. That's a nice spot. If you look where Amick's glove was, that was delivered perfectly. Now a ball taken down low. Farah has worked the count to 3-0 on the heels of that nice strikeout. Priest looking into his dugout. Kicks and fires and delivers a strike. So 3-1. Now a hitter's count for Noah Farah. Nolan Riggins, home run in the first, waits on deck. Fouled back. So 3-0. Priest has now gotten this to 3-2. He's thrown a lot of pitches to the last two hitters. Farah doing a good job of battling. Priest has worked this count full. Pitch on the way. This is going to be sliced into the Arkansas bullpen down the left field line, foul. Three-two on the way. Up high for ball 4. So maybe not the spot you want to walk a guy with the dangerous Nolan Riggins coming up.
Now for Arkansas, we circle back to the top of the lineup. The pitcher, number 4, Nolan Riggins.
So Riggins with a first inning home run, clearing that left field fence. Priest checks his runner. Runner going. Throw down from Amick held. Thought better of a really good jump down there from Farah.
You need baseballs? Okay, thanks.
0-1 coming to Riggins. This is smashed into right field. Both guys lost sight of it, I think, in the sun. This lands just shy of the wall. I don't think Para saw that one off the bat.
Stepping up next is the first baseman, number 12, Fletcher Gas.
So that ball drops in. I think that's Sullivan Taylor out there in right field. Not sure he saw that one. Sun playing a little bit of a factor in that one. So that ball drops in. Riggins on for standing on base for the first time today, but he reaches for the second. First inning home run. And now a third inning double. He's going to try to get to third, and he does. Stolen base from the talented Arkansas leadoff hitter. So with 2 outs, Riggins will lead from third as Fletcher Gas stands in. He singled in that first inning on the heels of the Riggins home run. Started what turned into a 2-run rally following the home run. 3-0 the count. Amick takes a look down at third. So 3-0 the count to Gas. Gas, the first baseman. Pitch on the way, up high.
Next up to bat, third baseman for Arkansas, number 11, Dalton Stevens.
So Farah scores on that Riggins, what ended up being a double. That puts your score at 4-0 here. And now runners on the corners.
Number 9, Hardy Posey.
Conversation happening on the mound. Perhaps a pitching change here. We'll see what comes of this. This just might be what to do here with 2 outs and 2 on. Priest has battled in this one. Got a line out and a strikeout to start this inning. And then a walk in that weird double from Nolan Riggins. Now another walk. Now he's going to pitch to Dalton Stevens, who singled in the first inning. Stevens, the third baseman, looks at Priest. Runners on the corners. Priest into his windup. The pitch. Up high, ball 1. Priest comes set. Runners get their lead. Ball outside. Amick takes a peek at the runners. He comes up. Nice piece of catching there from the young man from Lexington. Pitch on the way. This is slowly grounded toward third. Lob across the diamond. Does record the out. Day's play was a little nonchalant, but it gets the job done. And so that run does not count, and we end this inning 4-0. Arkansas over Lexington. Come here for the bottom of the third with the DYB World Series.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal. Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
And we're back here in Lexington, South Carolina, host site.
22-0.
There's 2 field sites going on here with the World Series. You've got play occurring here at Lexington Sports Complex here in Lexington. This is the Division I World Series going on here for DYB. Division II is over at the Midland Sports Complex over in West Columbia, so it's about 20 minutes away. So you've got all kinds of action going on in this community. A lot of baseball happening here. And some pitching change happening here. So Nolan Riggins will give pitching is Noah Farah. So Noah Farah is now your pitcher. Farah's second pitch is fouled up and out of play by Kenneth Price, or Fisher Price, as he is known in his dugout. And Fisher Price right here rocking the pencil bat, which is an absolute beaut.
Now leading off for Florida.
So 1-2 the count here to Fisher Price. And he takes strike 3. Price goes down looking to lead off the third.
Now batting number 90, Gary Brewster.
So Gary Brewster will step in, his first at-bat of the day. I am an old school fan. The sleeve is a little new school, but the no batting gloves. Good shot right there, Spence. No batting gloves, the old school look. I love it. Any 80s baseball aesthetic I am here for. Pitch on the way. So Brewster has worked a 2-0 count.
Now stepping to the plate, number 2, Humberto Chavez.
Swings over that one. Strike 1. Here's the pitch in there for strike 2.
Pitch counts at 39, 3-9.
So the high socks, the no batting gloves. Now a little 2-strike pitch swung through.
Stepping up to the plate is number 13, Sullivan Taylor.
So Sullivan or Hayes Taylor stepping in. Wearing 13 starting today as an extra hitter. He's played some right field today. Takes ball 1 down and in. So Farah's come on and struck out the first 2 hitters he's seen. Price and Brewster sent down. And now the 1-0 in there for an outside edge strike to Taylor. 1-1 your count. Pitch on the way, up high and tight.
Now batting number 7,
The
Jeremiah Smith.
ambient sounds, I hope the energy of this entire complex is recognized. You hear announcements, you hear fans. Pitch on the way, driven. This is a base hit into right field. That's a nice piece of hitting. Taylor with a clean single into right. It was a nice swing. Now,
And we welcome back
if you are Lexington, this is the 3rd inning in a row where with 2 outs, they've gotten a runner on. But this situation now comes with their leadoff hitter turning things over. So Daniel Neer striking out in the first, but top of the order here with a runner on first. Talking about the ambient energy of this complex. You hear cheers, you hear announcements, you hear lots. Swung on and missed. Neer set up really off the plate there. Not sure he had his feet quite right.
4-6. At the 3
So
complete
Neer
innings,
stepping
we
in.
have
He's got himself
North
set.
Carolina 4, Florida 0.
Pitch on the way. Here's a little looping pop fly that's going to get handled by the second baseman. And that'll do it. That's the 3rd inning. We are through 3 full in the books. 4-0 Arkansas over Lexington, South Carolina. Come back for the 4th inning right here. You are watching the DYB World Series.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.
want to play some baseball? What's it good for you? Oh yeah? You don't even have Big League Chew. Yeah!
By any means necessary, everything I'm doing is legendary. Step in my office cause I'm a boss, not a secretary. Second to none, I am primary, not secondary. Give me the throne, I'm crown taking, I'm about to make the boom, yeah, I make it boom. I'm coming with it, you feel it, I make it boom, boom.
New pitcher in there for Lexington.
Number 16, Santiago Hernandez.
Number 99, Daniel Neer, the leadoff hitter. We just saw him finish that. Bottom of the third. Daniel Neer steps on to do the pitching here in the top half of the fourth inning. Neer pops out to end the third, but now comes in to do the pitching here for the host, Lexington DYB.
Now leading off the
Sharp
fourth
looking
for North Carolina.
blue and gold.
Number 24, Scott Rendon.
I'm all about my baseball aesthetics and the color matchup here. You've got blue against blue, but there is a lot of contrast in that rich royal blue and those baby blue powders over on Arkansas. This is a pretty looking baseball game. And a 4-0 lead for the Arkansas State champs here in the fourth inning. We're in the O-Zone D1. This is game 3 of the World Series. First pitch is in there for a strike from Neer. Kalen LeMay drove in a run with a sac fly back in the first, in that 3-run first inning that they had. Swings and tips that one. So Daniel Neer comes on to do the pitching and gets into an 0-2 count in the first hitter he sees. LeMay standing in there. Laces a line drive through, and this gets through the center field with just a little bit of a misstep. And LeMay with a sharp single reaches to lead off this fourth inning.
His name is Travis Glass.
Center fielder right now out there for Lexington is Cesar Pera. Runner going, no throw. That's the second time that a jump has just been strong enough that Amick, who's doing a real nice job behind the plate, steps up and kind of recognizes that. So no throw there. LeMay trots into second. He's got a healthy lead to start here. Neer does look at him. Now he steps back, but he balked to get there. Just a little clunky on his mechanics.
Now coming to the plate.
He had the right idea. Step off and go at him, but separated from the mound a little awkwardly, and that's the balk. So LeMay moves to third. Neer chatting with his dugout. So here's Travis Glass. Glass struck out in the first. Looking to do some damage here. No out to the runner on third. Neer's pitch outside. Now a throw down to third from Amick. Nothing going there. LeMay, again with a healthy lead, draws a throw. Pitch outside. Another throw down. He's going to go this time, though. LeMay down, and he scores. So I think LeMay got what he wanted, that check of third, and he gets on his horse and he scores. So quickly, in the span of 3 pitches, LeMay goes around the base paths, adds a run. It's now 5-0 Arkansas. Now a ball laced down the left field line. This is going to get all the way to the wall. Glass is going to pull into second with a stand-up double. That ball had a charge in it. Now you're going to see a courtesy runner for Travis Glass, the catcher. Day will Stevens is over there. And he's going to head down to third. So 1-0 to Dodson, who steps in. He struck out in the first inning. Looking to do some damage here with a runner on third. Stop me if you've heard that one. Here's a high fly ball taken down in center field for the out. But Stevens, running for Glass, comes in to score. So the sac fly for Dodson.
Stepping up next is number 25 for Arkansas, Lincoln Clark.
So that LeMay run goes into the books as a stolen base of home. LeMay comes in, steals 3 bases. Now here's a shot down the left field line. This is going to go foul. Lincoln Clark. Clark grounded out to third in the second inning. And then a real nice dig on the ensuing throw. First baseman over there, Twito, he made a real nice play. First of a pair of dynamite plays to end that second inning. So another ball to Clark, 2-1. Near fires. Another one turned on and just fired out a play down the left side. Two your count. Daniel Neer delivers. Another ball turned on. Lincoln Clark is yanking these pitches out of play on the left side. Here comes set. Delivery outside, so the count has worked full. Feel for these kids on this super hot day on these long counts. Pitch in the dirt will be ball 4.
Next for Arkansas, we welcome number 13, Wells Jones, to the plate.
So Wells Jones struck out in the second inning. And the walk is going to bring a coach to the mound. Have a conversation with his young pitcher, Daniel Neer. Neer doing a real nice job of battling here. He's got a run around with 1 out. Coaches on both sides having their chats over here. Want to mention, folks, that today's broadcast, this stream, is brought to you by Synergy Sports and Entertainment, the official broadcast partner of Diamond Youth Baseball, our experienced team of professional announcers. I don't know if I can agree with that part, but experienced producers and camera operators are excited to bring you live game coverage all this weekend next. With over 100 years of combined experience, Synergy Sports is a full-service sports media marketing company offering end-to-end video coverage, sports broadcasting, sponsorship acquisition, and promotion of your company's special events. Check us out at synergysportsproductions.com. Little self-deprecating humor there in the ad read. I work with good people, they deal with me. Runner is away, and he's going to get there without a throw. Clark strides into second base. Near still stares in at Jones. Checks his runner at 2. Kicks and delivers. Outside, ball 2. There's a grounder toward third. Gets through. Does get into the glove of
Ladies and gentlemen, in case
Potts.
you're getting a little bit hungry, we got Maurice's barbecue up on the hill over there. If you look, you see
Sawyer
the
Potts'
fans up there
throw
on the
doesn't get the runner.
They got good fresh barbecue, folks. If you haven't tried
So
their
a
barbecue, next up, really got to
ground ball results in a single for Wells Jones.
Strongly recommend the ribs. They got some good ribs.
Near with runners on the quarters. Runner's going to take second with no throw. That's Wells Jones. He heads down, slides into second. Maddox Pettigrew now
We have a new pitcher for North Carolina.
lined out to the first baseman a couple innings ago. Aforementioned Twito with a nice play, jumping catch of that one. Amick makes a look at third, sort of pantomimes a throw. As Near will come to the plate. Ball down. Pettigrew has worked this count to 2-1.
Now batting for Arcadia, Florida, number 1.
Clark away from third, Jones away from second. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. Great looking day here. Blue skies, it's a hot one. Gorgeous looking stuff. Pitch on the way, swung on. This is going to be driven into right field. This is going to fall in for a base hit. This is going to plate at least 1 run. Throw comes into second. Jones will hold at third. Clark comes across and scores. So Maddox with the RBI single. Maddox Pettigrew. And Canyon Mitchell will step in. He lined out to the second baseman an inning ago to lead off that inning.
Now batting, number 25.
Showing bunt. Now a throw across. This is going to draw the runner. Now they might get the runner from third in a rundown. He comes to the plate and he's out. That's a real nice defensive play. So Near throws to 1. And that begins a sequence that gets the runner coming from third. Twito again with a heads-up play over there. So a heads-up play from his first baseman. Twito gets Near his second out. Now there's some chatting going on the field.
Look out there in the upper hill there, and you'll see Maurice's barbecue. They've got some good stuff, so help yourself up there. Step on up to
And
the
we
big
are
truck on the hill.
left here.
Maurice's barbecue.
Here's a look at that last exchange. You see Near go to first. Runner heads to second. Twito takes a look, fires, and they get the out there. You see Pettigrew just behind things, advance to third. So real nice play. Seen some dynamite first basemanship. I'm not even sure that's a real thing, and I love baseball. From Peter Twaito.
Number 16, Santiago Hernandez-Perez.
And after all has been shared there, Mitchell steps back in. So Canyon Mitchell, he's going to bounce one towards second base. This is going to get handled and delivered over to first. There's your 4-3 putout to end the top of the fourth. But Arkansas adds 3, and they lead this one 7-0. So we're in the middle of the fourth. Arkansas leads 7-0, and you are going to come back and come watch more of this, the DYB World Series, right here.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal. Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
Back here, Division I, the Ozone, DYB World Series 2025. I want to give a shout out to Texas and their 50-year anniversary here in DYB. Texas DYB is excited to celebrate its 50th anniversary Diamond Youth Baseball program, from the smallest DYB state program in 1975 to the biggest here in 2025. Texas celebrates its milestone year, honoring the players, coaches, families, and communities who have made Texas DYB a leader in Diamond Youth Baseball. I'd like to congratulate them on this exciting milestone. And thank you to Texas DYB for sponsoring this event, this broadcast. Pitch on the way to open up the bottom of the fourth. Farah spins one in, swung over by Mowen for strike one. Mowen shows bunt, gets it down, on his way to first. Throw comes in, and he's out. That's a real nice play over at third right now. Wells Jones with a heck of a throw across. Fletcher Glass makes a nice play over at one as well. Here's a look at it. This is a real nice defensive play. Quick header right there, nice play. Now another bouncing ball toward third. Oh, it gets through. No throw. So Jones doesn't handle that one, and Twaito is on.
North Carolina, you have met your substitution requirements.
Jay Day now will step in. Day struck out to end the first inning. Looking to do some damage here with a runner on with one out. Now he swings and pops one up. This is on the left side. Wells Jones getting all of the action this inning. Jones pulls that one out of the air. And now with 2 outs, shortstop Sawyer Potts steps in. Ball up high, ball one. Twyto leads from first. Potts checks his signs. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Just not missed on the foul tip. Count even at 1-1.
We have a new pitcher on the mound for Florida. Number 7, Jeremiah Smith.
Ball settles in inside for ball 1. 2-1 now to the young shortstop from Lexington, South Carolina, Sawyer Potts. Check of the runner. Farah goes over to 1. Twyto back on his feet. Again, Potts checking his own signs. Pitch on the way. This is a wild pitch. Is going to get all the way to the screen. Twyto will trot on down to second base. Farah, I think, just a little silliness on the grip there. Farah checks his runner. Big lead from Twyto at second base. Potts thought that was ball 4. Saw him start moving there, but a high strike call. So full count here to Potts.
For North Carolina was number 13, Lake Reed.
Three-two pitch on the way. Nope, turn, fire to second. They're going to get Twyto here in a rundown. And he gets put out. Wells Jones. So Jones's error actually puts him on, but the pickoff goes 1-4-5.
The leadoff batter was number 13, Lake Reed.
And that's going to be where we end it. Sawyer Potts will continue his at-bat to start the 5th inning.
We've completed 4. We have Arkansas with 7.
But we've got 4 in the books. 7-0 Arkansas. Hey, stay with us and watch some more DYB World Series.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal. Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country. Playing for the love of the game. Playing for glory.
Back for the 5th inning here, Division I in the O-Zone, the DYB World Series. This is Game 3 of the tournament. You've got the host Lexington, South Carolina, taking on Arkansas. Arkansas with a comfortable 7-0 lead here after 4 full innings. Got some position changes out there. I really liked Eli Amick behind the plate, but he has given way on a very hot day, and I credit any catcher donning the gear tonight, this afternoon, I should say, with their bravery in this weather. Gary Brewster moves behind the plate. Daniel Neer will continue the pitching duties here this inning. Gets a word of encouragement from his third baseman, Jay Day. And we will have the beginnings here of the 5th inning with the Arkansas State. There it is. Champs leading 7-0. Last year's winner in the Ozone coming out of Georgia, and the 2 prior to that from Alabama. So you've got states like South Carolina and Arkansas here just scratching to bring the World Series championship home. The 1-0 spins high for ball 2. Daniel Neer checking his dugout. Working on that chemistry with his new catcher, new for this inning. .3-0 the count here. Here comes Set, takes a look, fires. There's a strike on the outside edge. Venable taking all the way. Venable, victim of a strikeout a couple innings ago. And that will put Venable on first for the first time today.
Stamping into the plate for Arkansas, number 7, Noah Farah.
Ten of the 12 young men in this lineup have reached base today. Arkansas just having a great offensive day. Now I think they are telling Nolan Riggins that he's just a little too close in the on-deck circle. Here's Noah Farah, current pitcher-to-pitcher matchup right here. Check over the runner at first. Near with a nice little deceptive move.
Noah. Okay.
Neer checks his runner. Pitch to the plate. This is going to be lined into right field. Nice clean single for Noah Farah. Ball comes in through Mowen.
Next for Arkansas is number 4. He is Nolan Riggins.
So Nolan Riggins now will step to the plate. Home run in the first inning, double in the third. So he has done some damage. That double landing the outfield grass just shy of the wall. So he's hit it out there a couple different times. Pitch on the way, turns. He's going to fly this one into left field. This is going to settle in for an out. So a nice play out in left field. Out is recorded out there. Fisher Price, Kenneth Price out there. And Riggins is retired for the first time today. Gass steps in. Fletcher Gass, first baseman's played a real nice game over there. Scored a run in the first after singling. Stranded in the third after a walk. So he's reached base a couple times today. Pitch delivered inside. Gass has a 2-0 count. So based on how time limits work here, this will be the last inning. 7-0 here, top 5, 1 out. Lexington will get their at-bat following. Runner is away from third. Throw down to third is going to be a little off the mark. Stevens did a real nice job of hopping off to catch that one. Day, I should say. Confusing my two rosters there, young men. My apologies. Day, J. Day, nice play. A lot of rhymes there. Fletcher Gass with a 2-1. Neer checks his runners. Gass is the one that calls time there. 2-1 pitch on the way. This is lasered towards short. Not able to handle it over there. This is going to get all the way to the wall. Judah Schrott couldn't quite handle that one. That was hit with a charge. Gas, put some gas into that. Not the first time that young man has heard that, I'm sure. And he drives in a pair of runs. So we have reached 9-0 now as Arkansas has plated a couple more on the gas. And now during this pitching change, we will take the shortest of breaks. Come back. This is Game 3 of the DYB World Series.
I think Big League Chew came out of the fact that I really loved baseball. It was the summer of 1977 when I first came up with the idea. Starting in a minor league bullpen, just a dream of an idea. I love playing ball, and I love chewing bubblegum.
Big League Chew is one of the few bubblegums that has survived over 30 years, almost going now 40 years. It's an iconic gum that has always been associated with baseball, and so the two of them together just makes a lot of sense.
Sharing my ideas with my teammates, I probably drove them crazy with it, but the one idea gained a toehold. And the idea was basically, we don't have to be cool by chewing the other stuff. We could chew bubblegum, and if you shredded it and put it in the pouch, it would be even cooler because you could take a little or you could take a lot, and you could really have a lot of fun with competitions to blowing bubbles while you're just kind of killing time in the bullpen. I think the biggest evolution was moving the production back to the USA, and the Ford Gum guys have done a spectacular job refining the formula, making the gum even more fun than it's ever been.
We've come out with other flavors. We now have cotton candy. We'll be coming out with blue raspberry, and we also have come out in different forms. Any gum we make with the Big League Chew name has to have what we call bubble ability, and if it doesn't have bubble ability, the Big League Chew name doesn't go on it.
It's because of the love of the game that Big League Chew happened. And I think if I had to send one message, that's it. If you love something, somehow things will work out.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back here, Game 3 of the D1 Ozone World Series here, the DYB World Series pitching change. Sawyer Potts now on for the host, Lexington. DYB, first pitch is driven way up in the air. This is hit a mile high, and it's handled by the second baseman, Mowen.
Now batting for Arkansas, we have number 24. He is Kalen LeMay.
That ball was driven a mile up in the air on a brilliantly sunny day. Mowen comes down with it, and there's the second out of the inning. Arkansas plated a couple this inning, extended their lead to 9-0. Runner in scoring position right over there is Fletcher Gass as Kalen LeMay steps in. He sees a ball sail up a little high for ball one. LeMay last inning singled and then stole 3 bases. That's the amount you can steal when you're on base. Comes in and scores. Dynamite-looking player. There's a ground ball out to second. This will get handled. Pair of nice putouts over there from Mowen. And that'll do it in the 5th inning. Arkansas leading this one 9-0. Home host, proud Lexington, South Carolina coming up here. Bottom 5 coming your way. Stay with us in the DYB World Series.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal. Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. coach safely.
It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back in the Ozone, Division 1. This is the DYB World Series. This is Game 3 of the tournament. A couple games in the books. A couple games going on right now. We'll get word on what's going over on Field 10 in the Louisiana-Tennessee game. We'll maybe get some word on that if we can. But over here in Arkansas and host Lexington, South Carolina, 9-0 as we go to the bottom of the 5th here. And a pitching change. Kalen LeMay, who has done some damage on the base paths today, he comes in. Announcements being made on our sort of tight timetable here. We're pushing in. Game following this supposed to start at 2. See how that all shakes out. It is 1:38 here as we head to the bottom of the 5th. This will be,
North Carolina, your next game is tomorrow.
if Lexington ties it, this game is a tie. Lexington doesn't tie it, this game goes in the books. Lexington goes ahead and wins, this game is in the books. This is the bottom of the last inning right here.
Again, North Carolina, your first game tomorrow is 12 o'clock.
Now the
On field 11, you will be playing
winner of
the
this
first
one
round of the World
will get
Series.
the loser of the game between North Carolina and Florida, which comes up next on this field. I'm looking at the wrong game. The winner of this game gets the loser of the opening game, which was Alabama. So the winner here will take on Alabama tomorrow. The loser of this one will get the winner of North Carolina, Florida, which happens after. So there's how that works. So the winner of North Carolina, Florida will get the loser of this one. As LeMay's first pitch up high. Sawyer Potts, the pitcher, he will get a second at-bat here in as many innings. He was at the plate when the last out was recorded in the last inning. As LeMay has now gone 2-0 on his opposing pitcher. So Potts comes in, closes out that last inning, limits the damage as he comes up. Gets a pair of outs, and now he comes up. Pitcher against pitcher. Potts looking to do some damage. Pitch on the way inside. Potts has worked the count to 3-1. LeMay kicks, fires. Down low, and Potts is on base. So Potts leads off the 5th. So Schroet steps in. Grounded to third in the 2nd inning. A couple of nice innings on the rubber. Takes a pitch on the inner edge for a strike. Sees one, nods his acknowledgement. Judah Schroet stands in there. Pitch on the way, swung through. Runner's on his way, and he's going to go in. Potts goes in standing up. And there's strike 3. Down goes Schroet.
Stepping up next for Lexington is number 8, Cesar Parra.
Para takes a strike, or a ball, I should say, up high. There's a ball that's bounced out towards short. This is played on a hop. They've got Potts in a rundown. Still moving. Potts dancing around. A lot of throws happening here. Trying to work his way into a throwing error. Potts showing a lot of athleticism. He does get tagged out in the end by LeMay. I don't have all of the scoring on that. It was something to the effect of 6-5-4, 6-1, something like that. That's what we'll call it. Yes. So 2 down now here, and Para will be at first. Priest steps in. So Schrott strikes out. Potts out on the rundown. 2 down. Para at first. Priest. He goes on that one, says the official. He finds himself at 1-1. LeMay looks in, fires a fastball. Straight gas there. And the count is 1-2. 2 down here. Lexington with a runner at first. Pitch on the way. Sliced into right field. Foul. So 1-2. Pitch on the way inside. Throw down. Not in time. Para steals second. Para's going to run for third. Ball in the dirt. He's going to go into third standing up. So here's LeMay. Delivers strike 3, and that's going to do it. What will be your final here in the third game of the DYB World Series? Arkansas 9, the home Lexington, South Carolina 0. Score does not relate how tight this one was at times. Real good showing from the home South Carolinians down there. But Arkansas moves on, continuing what is an undefeated season to this point. That is a real good baseball team out there. And we'll see both of these teams tomorrow. Arkansas will take on Alabama tomorrow. That game will happen on Field 10 at noon. And Lexington, they, as I follow what's going on here, they will play the winner of North Carolina, Florida on Field 10 at 2 o'clock. So lost in what might be a 9-0 score. Want to give a shout out to the play of Lexington first baseman. Loved his game all day. Peter Twito reached a couple times, but made some really, really, really nice defensive plays. Showed a lot of leadership out there. Love his work. And then right here, this, the leadoff home run. And this proved to be the game-winning RBI on the second pitch of the game. Driven over the left field fence, the home run to lead off the entire game from Nolan Riggins. That right there is your USA Baseball play of the game. Riggins gets it done early, and his team moves on to a 9-0 victory. Folks, a lot more DYB World Series coming away in the coming days. We hope you've enjoyed this one wherever you have watched it. We hope you check out some more broadcasts coming up the next few days. Thank you for watching. This is the DYB World Series.